Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. These are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Food insecurity is the foundation to everything. Every 2 weeks, the paychecks come in and the bills go out. After rent, water, power, fuel, and every other bill is paid, my account is generally under $20 until the next paycheck. This leaves very little to no money to stock the pantry with groceries for our family. But with the help from the Afton Food Pantry, I did not have to pick and choose between paying my bills or buying groceries. They lovingly opened their doors to my family and I when we needed it the most.
Your leader for live coverage of Star Valley High School sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
It's the last day of action here of the Preston Indian Classic as the Star Valley Braves wrap up their tournament against the Hillcrest Knights, a 5A school out of Idaho, Ammon, Idaho. This is the SVI media broadcast from Preston High School, and the Star Valley Braves trying to bounce back from a couple of losses. One on Thursday against Thunder Ridge. That was a 9-point loss. It was a 10-point loss to Roy High School yesterday, 65-55. Going to try and salvage a win here on the tournament. They're going to have their hands full against the Hillcrest Knights, the cream of the crop of the Idaho high school basketball world over the last several years. They've won 3 in a row in the Idaho State Championship, and I'm sitting at 5-3 on this season. The Braves currently 1-4 on the year, still looking to get healthy, looking to get ready for conference play and a new year. We'll see if these tournament games bear fruit in the new year, but right now the Braves we're just trying to get a W in that column. You're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming Countdown to Tip-Off. Your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Recapping also the Lady Braves are playing this afternoon at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Duke Dance and his crew are out there for that tip-off this afternoon against Pinedale at 3:40. That watch link will be available at svinews.com. And also audio coverage taking place on Swift 98. The Lady Braves picked up a W yesterday as they pulled away for a very resounding win against the Rollins Outlaws, 44-21. First win of the season for Coach Cade Wilkes and his staff, and the Lady Braves picking up a win there. Very good Pinedale team today. We'll see if they can make it 2 in a row or if they can at least get some things, keep that momentum rolling. Just about came with a win against 5th-ranked Laramie on Thursday. So the Lady Braves have had a pretty good tournament already to this point. This particular game, if you were thinking it was a 10:30 game, well, so did we until this morning. There was a late change, and the way it was explained to us is two teams already were going to play each other. Ridgeline was already going to be playing some of these teams, and so they made a switch. Of course, we are down the pipe a little bit. Didn't hear about that until a little later, and so we are pivoting, as are the rest of the broadcast teams across the state. So the Braves and the Hillcrest Knights going at it here in about 4 minutes. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups here as part of your First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Food insecurity is the foundation to everything. Every 2 weeks, the paychecks come in and the bills go out. After rent, water, power, fuel, and every other bill is paid, my account is generally under $20 until the next paycheck. This leaves very little to no money to stock the pantry with groceries for our family. But with the help from the Afton Food Pantry, I did not have to pick and choose between paying my bills or buying groceries. They lovingly opened their doors to my family and I when we needed it the most.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootandAnkle.clinic. That's alpinefootandAnkle.clinic.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
You are listening to the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip off, your home for totally free checking, also your better banking experience. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking at gofirstbank.com. We're about a minute and a half away from the starting lineups here as the Star Valley Braves get set to take on the Hillcrest Knights. As I mentioned, Hillcrest comes into this game, as best I can tell, at 5-3. The Braves at 1-4. And I've had a couple of conversations kind of walking around. You know, you run into coaches, you run into parents and family members. This team and the way things are going so far, it kind of reminds me of those back-to-back years under Coach Kabanik. You played some tough teams, didn't really go your way in tournament play, but it helped the team be ready, and then you got healthy at the right time, and then they went on a run and ended up winning the West a couple of times. That 2018-2019 season, the 2019-2020 season, Dean Shaw and that group, that's kind of what I'm talking about. We'll see if this team can live up to that. But right now, if these teams and these games can help you get better for later on, that is what you want. Braves are going to be wearing their golds today. I got to be honest, I like those a lot. Golds trimmed with crimson and black starting lineups. That is Will Linford wearing number 0, 6'4", 6'4" senior wearing number 3 is Bryson Neild. Bryson had 15 in yesterday's game. Dylan Shumway, a 6-foot junior wearing number 5, a 5'9" senior wearing number 15 is Zach Thompson, and a 6-foot senior wearing number 44. That is Zane Hedges. The Braves are coached by Matt Shumway, assisted by Aaron Lancaster, as well as Mark and Ben Hale. Starting lineup for the Knights, number 3 is Titan Larson, a 6'2" senior. Number 4, Gage Blakesley, a 6-foot senior. Number 5, Ian Dunnels, a 6'3" senior. Number 12, a 6'5" junior, Tyson Sweetwood. And rounding up the starting 5 for the Hillcrest Knights, number 14, Mason Saunders, a 6'2" senior. Hillcrest coached by Matt Barber, assisted by Blake Fippen and Tanner Austin. Starting lineup brought to you by Mountain Star Products, plumbing supply, gravel, sand, topsoil excavation, road building, and equipment rental, located on Rocky Road in Afton. Jumping at center circle will be Tyson Sweetwood and Will Linford. And this game's away, controlled by Hillcrest to start things off. That is Gage Blakesley. Number 3 is Titan Larson. Larson working off a screen, looking down into the low block. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll give it up to Sweetwood. Now to Mason Saunders. Blakesley trying to lob it down to the low block. Braves got beat back behind on the cut by Mason Saunders. I think it is Saunders. The print really small on in the program. So Hillcrest takes the early lead 2-0 here on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Thompson double teamed, in a bit of trouble, going to need some help. He lobs it high and boy, just about saved by Dylan Shumway. Good hustle from Dylan. It was way over the head of Bryson Neal. Then a turnover there for the Braves as Hillcrest takes over possession, leading 2-0. Larson working off a screen. Skip pass over to the corner to Saunders. Saunders going to drive up into the lane and good. 4 points here quickly for Saunders. The Braves, there's Shumway, dishes it off to Thompson. Thompson will bring it back top of the key and give it up now to Neal. Zane Hedges near angle, just about lost his footing. Gets it over to Shumway. That three-pointer is no good and rebounded by the Knights. That is Blakesley. Blakesley going to bring it all the way up the court. That is tipped up into the air, and he will get his own rebound. Another offensive chance here for the Knights, and that's a power move from Titan Larson. Puts it up and in. It's a 6-0 start for Hillcrest, and we've got a timeout on the floor, a 30-second. We'll take one as well.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician. I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
Back at it here, Zane Hedges with the handle, gives it up now to Thompson. Skip pass to Shumway. Pump fakes the three. This time he will take the shot. It's good. That's your Wyoming National Guard triple for Dylan Shumway. He didn't have one yesterday, I don't think. Had a bunch on Thursday. He is a sharpshooter. This one's good, and the Braves cut the 6-0 lead in half. Now 6-3 in favor of the Knights. Blakesley going to call out the play here at the spiking line. Get a pass now right side to Saunders. Blakesley now to the paint. That is Sweetwood out in the wing for a three-pointer. That's good. Titan Larson, 6'2", 220, can also stroke the three, and it's 9-3 Hillcrest. There's a double team on Thompson. That's the second time we've seen that, and they're going to call a jump ball. Coach Shumway saying, hey, we got to work on that. Last time it was a turnover. This time possession will stay with the Braves, but just because of the possession arrow. It's 9-3 Hillcrest. Braves looking to gain their footing here in the early going of this ball game. Shumway going to pull up same spot. That one's no good. Kept alive by Hedges into the hands of Neal. Neal finds the streaking Shumway. Runner in the lane. Too strong off the rim. Gets his own board, and he will draw a foul. Way to stick with it there with Bryson Neal and Dylan Shumway. 2 offensive rebounds result in a trip to the free throw line. Foul will be assessed on Gage Blakesley, his first team foul. 5:04 to go in the first. Shumway, free throw is good. Your Riverside Dental free throw line. Appreciate Riverside Dental. And feel free to check them out at riversidedentalwy.com. Dylan now with 4 points, looking for point number 5, and that one's good. So right now it's Hillcrest 9, Dylan Shumway 5, as we've played 3 minutes. Blakesley picks up his dribble, still in the backcourt. to Larson. Larson now in the wing over to Sweetwood. That one kept alive, and up high for the rebound is Neal. Neal over to Thompson. Zach going to keep his dribble to Neal to Shumway, now near corner to Hedges. Hedges going to drive into the paint, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson from the free throw line, bounce pass to Neal. Bryson going to drive strong up off the glass, can't get it to go, but he will go to the line. Thought Bryson probably had his best varsity game of his career yesterday. Ended up with 15 points, fistful of rebounds. That foul is going to go against Ian Dunnels, his first second team foul. Bryson to the line. First one is good. Bryson will get one more from your Riverside Dental free throw line. Braves were down 6-0, 9-3. Now a chance to make it 9-7, and Bryson does. 4:29 to go in the first. Larson and Blakesley work in the backcourt. Sweetwood now back to Blakesley. He'll drive into the paint. He'll kick it off into the wing to Saunders. Saunders picked up defensively by Hedges. Sweetwood's got on the low block. There's a double team, and Thompson comes in and swipes it out of his hands for the steal. Braves with a chance to tie it or take the lead here. There's a drive from Shumway and a foul on the floor before that shot. And Gage Blakesley picks up his second personal. Only 3 fouls in the game. He's got 2 of them. And the Knights have 3 as a team. Braves have not been whistled for one as of yet. Braves with a chance to tie it or take the lead. Shumway cut off out to Neal. Star Valley bunched up just a little bit. Now they'll get things spread out. Shumway, Thompson now far side to Hedges. Hedges back to Dillon. Dillon dribbling with his left now to Thompson, near side angle. Braves trying to find a seam in this Hillcrest defense. It's been a long possession. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hedges going to force the issue. He'll drive hard. He can't get it to go. And pulled down by the Knights. That is Titan Larson. Larson going to take it all the way. Now we've got a scrum on the floor. Picked up by Hedges. Hedges, he'll bring it up the timeline after playing hot potato with Shumway. Dillon over to Thompson, near side wing. Thompson will drive to the left elbow, puts up the floater, good. And the Braves have tied it up 9-9 after trailing 6-0. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Larson draws a crowd, dishes it over into the corner. That one's no good. Rebounded by Saunders, and he puts it up and in. Saunders with 6 points, all of them on shots pretty much like that. Hillcrest retakes the lead, 11-9. Hedges to Neal. Far side angle, that is Shumway. They collapse and double him. That has worked pretty well. This time the Braves pass it out to Thompson. Three-pointer is no good. Boxed out and pulled in now by Saunders. There's a drive to the lane, no good. Picked up by Neal. Third rebound of the quarter for Neal. Thompson skip pass to Shumway. That's kind of been his spot, and there it is again. Second triple of the quarter for Dylan Shumway. He's got 8 points in the quarter, and your Wyoming National Guard three-pointer is good. Here's the answer three from the other side. That's clangs off the rim, pulled in by Zach Thompson. Thompson with the handle going against Larson. Gives up size and girth in that matchup. He decides to peel it back out. Larson at 6'2", 220. Built like a fullback. Far side here is Hedges, stripped away and stolen by Saunders. Mason Saunders now at the handle. He'll bring it across the timeline now to Blakesley. Blakesley far side, back to Saunders in the corner. Bounce pass down low to Larson, and he is bumped from behind. And a foul will go against the Braves. I believe this is going to be on, I thought it was he put up 44, which means that'd be Zane Hedges. Yes. First foul of the game on Zane Hedges. First team foul for the Braves. 1:14 to go in the first. Cooper Lawson into the ball game, as well as Smith McClure. That is off the knee of Saunders and an unforced turnover there by the Knights. They don't do that very often, I'm assuming. So Star Valley with a 1-point lead and the basketball as we tick down to 1 minute left in this first quarter. Shumway to Big Country, top of the key. Bounce pass to Thompson, working off a screen from Cooper. Dishes it out. Roman Erickson also came in on that sub. Roman in the paint. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Shumway to Erickson. Had a little bit of room. Now Roman will drive to the baseline. No good. And now he'll kick it out to Shumway. That three-pointer is no good and rebounded by Britton Lords. Other end, here's Larson. That three-pointer is going to be off the mark. That's no good and into the hands of Smith McClure. 28 seconds left in the half. Three-pointer in the corner from Thompson is no good and rebounded by that is Mike McCartney. And it looks like the Knights kind of have that posture of maybe taking the final shot of the quarter. 12 seconds to go. Larson, near side angle. Back court now to Saunders. Lords in the corner, there's Larson, and he knocks down another one. Titan Larson with 8 points in that first half, including a couple of threes. And Hillcrest takes the lead at the buzzer to end the first quarter, 14-12. We'll be back in 60.
Go.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support Western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
This is your home for Star Valley.
Supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
And a late triple from Titan Larson gives the Knights the lead heading into the second quarter. It's 14-12 on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. And Hillcrest will get possession to start the quarter. So a little bit of a double dip here. A chance to add to this newly acquired lead. This is Bridger Taylor into the lineup, number 10. That one tipped away and stolen. Roman Erickson with the steal. Roman hesitates up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Knights. Taylor gets it up ahead and trying for the dunk, can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by a teammate. That's McCartney. And the Knights will have another shot at it. That one just picked right out of the air by Shumway. Nice steal. Roman over to Thompson. Thompson under the paint, puts up the tough shot and nearly gets the and one. When you're 5'9", playing basketball, you got to be kind of crafty. And Zach with a crafty move there. Bridger Taylor going to be whistled for his first personal. First team foul with 7:26 to go in the first half. Zach Thompson to the line for the first time today. That one is good. Your Riverside Dental free throw line. Thompson 1 for 1. He's got one more. Zach looking for his fourth point of the contest so far. And that one no good. In and out. Rebounded by the Knights. Saunders with his third board of the game. Here's Taylor over to Ian Dunnels. That one again poked away. Picked up now, corralled at midcourt by the Knights. Playing a little bit of hot potato who can get in position and have a good shot best. That one's off the foot of McCartney and picked up by Hedges. Hedges to Shumway. Open for three. That's good. The transition triple from the Wyoming National Guard three-point line for Dylan Shumway. And he's got 11. And the Braves retake the lead 16-14. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Three-point line is sponsored by the Wyoming National Guard. They may want to recruit Dylan Shumway. He kind of owns it sometimes. He's got 3 triples in this first half, 11 points for the Braves, who retake the lead here against Hillcrest, 16-14. Had a wide open look that time in the transition. Hillcrest comes out of the 30-second timeout with the basketball. Taylor working with Lords. Lords skip pass to McCartney. McCartney all the way over to the wing. Lords is open for a second, decides not to take the 3. McCartney will from the near side angle. That clangs off no good. Lords up high for the rebound. Cross-court pass to Taylor. Taylor, that's a nice pass into Saunders. Gets his own rebound. He puts it up and in, but the official adamant saying that's not going to count. A foul occurred on the floor. So Saunders is going to get the rebound at least. Roman Erickson whistled for the foul. Saunders to the free throw line for the first time in the game. Oh, that's right. Sorry, it's on the floor. I apologize. I even told you that. Three-pointer on the way from Lords. That one's good. Britton Lords says you can go ahead and not give us the 2. I'll give you 3. And Hillcrest retakes the lead, 17-16 on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. McClure to Lawson. Cooper hands it off here to Roman. Roman skip pass to McClure. Three-pointer in the corner. That is too strong. And up high for the rebound is Saunders. He's got 5. Hillcrest leading by 1. Lords hit the 3 on the last one, and he is shoved by Zane Hedges. Zane's going to pick up his second foul of the half with 5:49 to go in the second quarter, and he will have a seat. Bryson Neal comes in. That was the second team foul on the Braves with 5:49. Taylor triggers it into McCartney. McCartney guarded by Erickson. Cross-court pass to Lords. Pulls the trigger on another 3. That one does not draw iron. McCartney there for the rebound, but it's too strong. Another offensive board. That one is good for Ian Dunnels. Hillcrest really good on that offensive glass. They shoot that 3, and if he makes it, great. If not, they got some guys here to clean the glass. Saunders usually has done it. Dunnels that time. The lead is 3 for Hillcrest. Cooper surveys the action, kicks it over to Shumway for 3. That one's too strong, back of the iron, rebounded by Lords. Running the transition, here is Hillcrest. There's a beautiful bounce pass back to McCartney for the assist. McCartney puts it up and in. And the lead is up to 5 now for the Knights, 21-16. Shumway will hand it off to Neal. Feels like the Braves need to drive into the paint. I know we've hit some 3s, but I'd like to see us go get in the lane, get to the line, get a basket down there, something. Neal will take the 3-point shot. He will hit the ground. Bit of a late whistle, and I believe Bryson's going to shoot 3 free throws here. He came down on the legs and the feet of the defender. I think that's a good call. Wasn't sure he was going to get it, but the whistle did come. Officials are conferring about what, I'm not sure. Maybe they're saying it's not on the shot. Everyone's lined up ready to shoot him, though. Maybe they're just trying to figure out who they decided it was on. They're going to whistle it on Tyson Sweetwood, his second team foul. Neal to the line. And Bryson, oh boy, that one was halfway down and flips out. Bryson will get one more at the Riverside Dental free throw line. He's now 2 of 3. And that one too strong. Like to get at least one, obviously. Third offering is away, and that one's good. Bryson now with 3 points, all of them from the free throw line. And the lead is trimmed to 4. 21-17 Hillcrest. Lords will walk it across the timeline, picked up defensively by Roman Erickson. Passing down low to Sweetwood, lost the handle, but he corrals it. Hillcrest working the back court. Now McCartney, near side corner. Hillcrest a little bunched up. They'll spread it out now. Near side to Dunnels. Lords loses his handle, kind of stepping in post holes, gets it to Dunnels, down low to McCartney. McCartney puts up the little hook right before the shot clock violation. In fact, they're going to say it does not touch the rim, and so that is a violation. It seems like it's been kind of a funny thing for you folks out there who follow an Idaho team. You had the shot clock in Wyoming, still 2 seasons away from that being implemented, but they do play it here at these tournaments, and it seems like it's either not a factor or it's really a factor. Kind of a hit or miss thing. McClure, there's going to be a big collision here, and looks like the Braves walking the other way. Usually when you have that situation, Cooper Lawson laid somebody out, and yep, that's what it is. Hey, University of Wyoming signed him to be a lineman and pancake people, and that's what he did right there. I'm sure he didn't mean to, or obviously from the standpoint of team, you don't want him to, but the offensive foul here against the Braves. First personal on Cooper, third team foul. There's a three-pointer from Hillcrest. That is in and out. And picking up the rebound is Roman Erickson. Again, that was halfway down. McClure, transition step-up three is just short. Fighting for the rebound is Cooper. Cooper gives it to Smith. Smith left hand off the glass. That won't go. Larson and Cooper battling for it. I think they're going to get Cooper for another foul here. So 2 quick ones on Cooper. Now 4 team fouls on the Braves with 3:21 to go in the half. Star Valley's offense is kind of stalled here. Dylan Shumway hitting a bunch of threes in that first quarter. The free throw line was kind. This second quarter, none of those have been kind. And Hillcrest with a 4-point lead and the basketball. Free throw line is Sweetwood, and trying to save it in bounds there as they were flipping it around was Lords and unable to do so. Will Linford will trigger it in. Now to Thompson. Along with him there's Neild, Erickson, and McClure. This is a little bit of a different lineup than what we've seen so far this year, and I would imagine now's the time to be trying to figure all that out. And they're going to have a reach. Thought maybe it was just a kick ball. They're going to say it is a reaching foul on the Knights. Titan Larson going to pick up his first foul. Hillcrest bench doesn't really care for that. Third team foul on the Knights with 2:55 to go in the half. Erickson will check this in. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson against Taylor. Now in the wing to Neal. Quick pass to McClure. Bryson, they're trying to get Will Linford on the low block. They do get it to Will. Lil with the power move, puts it up, and nope, they're going to say he shoved off, and he'll be whistled for the offensive foul. First personal on Will Linford. No free throws because that was an offensive foul, but Braves are in that bonus for the Knights. 2:40 to go in this half, and it's 21-17 Hillcrest. Taylor to Larson. Taylor facilitating back to Saunders. Corner near corner is Lords. Lords going to dribble with his left hand. Brings it back out to the top of the key. Far side corner, that is Taylor, and he hits the ground. And looks like a blocking foul going to go against Linford, I believe. Linford whistled for his second personal foul. They'll just leave the fouls at 5, and Taylor will go to the line. Bridger Taylor for the first time today. First free throw is no good. Taylor will get one more. I'm not sure. No one's told me. I know Ryan Taylor, former Star Valley standout, His dad, Mark, obviously a longtime administrator with Star Valley. Had a son playing here at Hillcrest. Not sure if this is a related Taylor or not. That one's in and out. Rebounded by Roman Erickson. Ball is on the ground. Zach Thompson diving for it, and Coach Shumway will get the timeout with 2:11 to go before the half to save the possession. We'll take one as well. This is 30 seconds.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your leader for live coverage of Star Valley High School sports. This is the SBI Sports Network.
Score's been stuck at 21-17 for a little bit. I think that's maybe part of the reason why maybe Coach Shumway called that timeout. Of course, want to save possession, but Braves trying to find some semblance of rhythm here on offense. Let's see if they can do it out of the timeout. Thompson down low to Neal. Neal gonna go power move. That one just a bit too strong. And rebounded by Larson. That was a good play, good shot, just couldn't drop it. Larson in the corner now. That three-pointer is no good. And it's going to be last touched, I believe, by Saunders. Nope, poked out of Saunders' hands. It's actually Taylor who took that three-pointer. And Taylor will check this in for the Knights. Goes all the way backcourt to Britton Lords. Now back in the corner to Taylor. Skip pass. Thompson was thinking about trying to go pick that off. Instead, this plays D. Boy, that's a nice job by Mason Saunders. He has done that several times in this game. He just kind of quietly finds his way over under the basket and gets a layup as his teammates find him. Roman Erickson, tough shot in the paint. That's good. Braves have had some nice power moves, just haven't gotten it to go. Transition three-pointer in the corner is good. And the offense is waking up a little bit, mostly for the Knights. It's another triple, and Britton Lords with one, and the lead is up to 7 now, 26-19 at three-point line. Having it say here in this contest. Neal over to Roman. Roman far side corner to McClure. Looking down low to Neal, then it is taken away and stolen by Saunders. Under a minute to play. Knights looking to close out the half strong. Three-pointer in transition, too strong. Neal keeps it alive. Rebound winds up in the hands of Saunders. Into the lane is Larson. That won't go. Larson gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. You are not going to push him off the block. He's a big kid. 28-19, here's a transition, and Erickson will be fouled on his way to the hoop. They're going to get Tyson Sweetwood for that foul, and Roman Erickson to the line to shoot two. First offerings of the day from the free throw line for Roman, and that one's good. Roman will get one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Checking in for Hillcrest is number 5, Ian Dunnels. On the floor for the Braves is McClure, Neal, Erickson, Thompson, and Shumway. Roman's second one is away, and that one crawls over the front of the rim and good. Roman with 4 points today. 30 seconds to go. Star Valley down 28-21. Titan Larson with the handle. Larson to Taylor. 20 seconds to go, so the shot clock put to bed. Lords working the backcourt, poked out of bounds, and boy, nearly off of Larson. That's what the Star Valley crowd wanted. The officials say not quite. Good hustle from Roman, though. 13 seconds to go. It's into Saunders. Saunders to Lords. Down low is Larson. Larson trying to power move Roman, doing a good job of it. That one tipped up into the hands of McClure. 2 seconds. McClure at the buzzer, and it just about goes. That was a good look from Smith McClure. And the Braves down 7 here at the break. on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Stay with us for the Star Valley Health halftime show. Your care is their top priority. Visit starvalleyhealth.org and plan to join them for the Alpine Clinic Open House on January 11th to see their expanded services coming to Northern Star Valley. Again, visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com. The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
It is the Star Valley Health halftime show. Again, encourage you to check out starvalleyhealth.org and plan to join them for the Alpine Clinic Open House. That's coming up on January 11th. Some exciting stuff taking place there at that Alpine Clinic, and expanded services coming to Northern Star Valley. Again, that open house on January 11th. And here at the break, the Star Valley Braves trailing the Hillcrest Knights by 7, 28-21. Let's take a look at our stats here at the break, brought to you by Battlesome Brothers Flooring, Carpet One. First for the Hillcrest Knights, Titan Larson leading the way with 10 points and 4 rebounds on my stat sheet. 2 from two-point land and a couple of triples for Titan Larson. 8 points, 6 rebounds in that first half for Mason Saunders. He's on his way to a double-double. 6 points on 2 triples from Britton Lords, 2 points for Ian Dunnels, and 2 points for Mike McCartney. For the Braves, half of their points, or almost half of them, coming from Dylan Shumway. He had 3 3-point baskets in that first half, and he is pacing the way with 11 points. 4 points for Roman Erickson off the bench, 3 for Bryson Neal on 3 of 5 from the free throw line, and 3 points for Zach Thompson. And kind of like what we saw yesterday, the Braves probably need a bit more contributions from everybody. Just 4 players in that scoring column. I'd like to see a few more. See if we can get some more guys in the scoring column in that first half. And that is a look at your halftime statistics. Again, brought to you by Battlesome Brothers Flooring, Carpet One, quality, price, and service. Located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battlesome Brothers Flooring, Carpet One, and those battle stats. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. And Hillcrest leading this one over Star Valley, 28-21, here as part of the Star Valley Health halftime show.
Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Your Star Valley Health halftime show. Again, that your care is their top priority. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. It is 28-21 here at the break in favor of the Hillcrest Knights over the Star Valley Braves. Just kind of recapping what's going on out there. It's been a busy weekend and continues on this afternoon. You've got Star Valley Wrestling there in Bountiful, Utah as we speak at the Viewmont Tournament. The J.R. Burgess is on site. You can find that watch link at SVInews.com. One thing, if you're not doing it already, is make sure if maybe you're on your big screen at home that you're checking out our SVI Media YouTube channel, and you can find it there as well. That might be a little easier for like your Roku or your Apple TV, things along those lines. Also, the Lady Braves will be playing this afternoon. That watch link up right now at SVInews.com, and they'll be looking to take on the Pinedale Wranglers. That one tips up at 3:40 this afternoon. The Lady Braves coming off an impressive win yesterday as they knocked off Rollins 44-21. The Lady Braves had a good showing on Thursday as well. They lost to fifth-ranked Laramie 44-40. So the Lady Braves with a good tournament so far. Going to try and close it out with another good effort today as they take on Pinedale. Again, that one tips up at 3:40 this afternoon. Wrestling also available at SVInews.com. You can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, if you're looking for updates. Things like, a late change to the game, tip time, and who they're playing. If you follow me on X, you knew what was going on there. So that worked out. So you can follow me on there at Dow Erickson, DAHL. Going to take another 60-second break. We'll come back, and the Star Valley Braves will try and chip into this 7-point deficit here against the Hillcrest Knights. This has been your Star Valley Health halftime show.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Teams back in their huddles and getting set to get their final instructions here as they prepare to start the third quarter of action. Hillcrest 28, Star Valley 21. Possession arrow is going to favor, I believe it's Star Valley. So a chance to cut into that. Those little strategic moments there. Sometimes you can work them, sometimes you can't, but hopefully we'll see if the Braves can work it to their advantage here. Star Valley breaking the huddle with Zane Hedges, Zach Thompson, Dylan Shumway, Bryson Neal, Will Linford, the original starting five. Thompson and Hedges will work the backcourt here, and Titan Larson defensively will be on Hedges. Zane working off that screen, gives up now, hits Dylan into the paint. Dylan stops and kicks it out to Neal. Now back to Dylan. Dylan going to drive to the free throw line, back to Zane. Bit of a weave here at the top of the key as they try and find some seams in that Hillcrest armor. That shot no good from Shumway. Offensive board from Will Linford. Drive from Shumway into the lane. That won't go. A couple of decent shots, and Titan Larson comes up with his 5th rebound of the game. Hillcrest coming back with Blakesley, who started the game, then didn't play a lot in that second quarter. Also in the ballgame, Tyson Sweetwood, and this is Saunders. Saunders had a great first half, in my opinion. Very efficient first half. Sweetwood tips it back out to Larson in the corner for 3, and someone better get an eye or figure out where Titan Larson is. That's his 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 13 points in this contest. Zane Hedges loses the handle. Going to say he lost out of bounds, dribbled it on the line. I think the Braves are hoping for a reach to bail him out, but it didn't happen. I am wrong. I am wrong on that. 3, 6, 8, 10. Okay, no, 13. Okay, 13 points. Here at the other end, Sweetwood working with Wards and now to Larson. There's a drive for Blakesley. Dishes it right off to Sweetwood. Oh, boy. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, though, and he'll get himself to the line to save that possession. Should have had the layup. And fouls have been kind of an issue for Zane Hedges last couple of games. That's number 3 on Zane. He had to sit early in the second quarter with number 2 and picks up number 3. And coaching staff saying, stay out there, Zane. We need your energy. Free throw is no good for Sweetwood. He'll get one more. It's a 10-point lead for the Knights. That one is no good, and Zane with the rebound. Hedges quickly up ahead to Shumway. Quick three-pointer. That's off the mark and brought in by Blakesley, his 3rd. Transition the other way, losing the handle right off the body of Neal. Then Bryson just comes up with the steal. Teams back and forth. Shumway runs out of real estate, dishes it back out to Neal. Bryson with the strong drive in the paint, can't get it to go. And Linford fighting for the rebound. Couldn't pull it in, and Blakesley comes up with the rebound. There's a drive into the lane. That's no good, and rebounded now by Zach Thompson. Star Valley with multiple possessions here in this 3rd quarter. No points, though. Down 10. Had some open shots, just some missed shots inside the paint. Tough defense there. Taken away by Tyson Sweetwood. Blakesley will jog it across the timeline. It's 31-21. Hillcrest with the lead and the basketball. Blakesley to the free throw line to Sweetwood. Kicks it over to Saunders. Open 3. That's good. Open shots in the wing for the Hillcrest Knights, and they are knocking them down. The lead is up to 13 now with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Star Valley has yet to score. Hillcrest has started this quarter on a 6-0 run on a pair of triples. Linford, power move. That one just won't drop for him. Pulled in by Larson. Hillcrest, boy, nice Euro step from Larson, and he finishes. And Coach Shumway wants a timeout. It's all Hillcrest right now, and they have expanded their lead to 15 with 4:40 to go here in the 3rd.
See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Your leader for live coverage of Star Valley High School sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Been a common theme for the Braves so far this season, playing from behind. They were down 7 at the break. Hillcrest comes out on an 8-0 run to start the third quarter, and you add those up, and even I can tell you that that's a 15-point gap now that Star Valley's working against as they come out of this timeout to try and find some answers. Zane Hedges will check this in along with Thompson, and Zach will jog this across the timeline. Plenty of time, of course, but the Braves, oh, that's a nice backdoor cut to Hedges. That was pretty from Zach Thompson to Zane Hedges. So they get some points on the board here, finally in the third. Thompson on Blakesley. Blakesley, and that's another nice pass. That one to Larson from Dunnels. Titan Larson with 17 points in this game so far. He has been tough. And there's going to be a reach over the top there, I believe, by Tyson Sweetwood. I believe that'll be his third. It is. Third personal, first team foul here with 4:05 to go in the quarter. He will have a seat and replaced in the lineup by Mike McCartney. Cooper Lawson also into the ball game as well. Shumway drives in the lane. Nobody stops him, so he takes it all the way around the rim and lays it up and in. Shumway with 13 points. Braves down by 13. But at least in the last couple of possessions, trading baskets. Blakely now to, couldn't see that number there. That was Dunnels. McCartney top of the key, surveying the defense. Over in the corner to Dunnels. They're trying to get it to Saunders down low. Good job of Shumway to front him down there. Step back 3 from Larson. Oh boy, if he hits that. That one kept alive by the Knights, and it winds up in the hands of Mason Saunders. I didn't see who tapped it, but it wound up in the hands of Saunders, who lays it up and in. He's got 5 points in the quarter and 13 in the game to go with 7 rebounds. 40-25 in favor of Hillcrest. Thompson to Neal. Bryson going to drive left hand, kicks it over to Shumway. Open 3 in the corner. That one skims off, no good, and brought in by Blakesley. And the Knights want to run. Blakesley over to Larson. Transition 3. That's good. Larson's got 10 points in the quarter, 20 in the game. Tough reverse lay-in there from Shumway is no good. Kept alive and winds up in the hands of Dunnels. It's an 18-point Hillcrest lead. They've broken this game open. And down low, that shot up and over, no good by McCartney, rebounded by Shumway. Shumway to Zach Thompson, far side corner. Now the Braves will settle things down a little bit. Only 4 points in the quarter for the Braves so far. And Hillcrest has been red hot coming out of the locker room. There's a drive from Shumway, stuck under the rim and trying to pass out of it. He will lob it back to Thompson. Deep three-pointer. That will not draw iron. And Dillon tries to save it, but his foot's on the line. Smith McClure and Roman Erickson will check in. Neal and Thompson will have a seat. Star Valley trailing 43-25 here in the third with 2:05 to go. Hillcrest has outscored Star Valley 15-4 in this third quarter, and they led by 7 at the break. McCartney over to Lords. That three-pointer no good, and Taylor comes up with the rebound. McCartney to Taylor. He'll drive in the lane. We're going to have a moving screen called against Hillcrest on number 3, Titan Larson. That's his second team foul with 1:45 to go in the third. Hedges met and going to be hounded on his way up the court by Taylor. Zane going to take it all the way in. Spin move. Can't crawl over the front of the rim and rebounded by McCartney. That's in a nutshell been the Braves at this weekend tournament. Close shots, doing the work, can't get the shot to fall. That's happened a bunch this weekend. There's a drive from Lords. Jump pass out to Larson. Larson with a push-off, and the official is there. Just enough separation and arm extension, and Zane goes flying. And I'll be honest, if it was a smaller guy, they might not have called that. But Titan Larson, at least on the roster, he's listed at 220. He doesn't got to shove you very much when you're on your tippy toes to fall on your wallet. So that's what happened there. Foul number 3 on Larson. Third team foul on the Knights with 1:16 to go in the third. Hedges will jog it across the timeline, picked up defensively by Taylor. Taylor on the near side elbow to Cooper. Roman now to McClure. McClure finds Cooper on the low block. Cooper with the little baby hook, can't get it to go, kept alive. Roman Erickson tight ropes the end line, comes up with it, and the shot just won't fall. Kept alive and rebounded again, this time by Hedges. Hedges out for the three-pointer to Shumway. That's no good. So 3 different shots for the Braves. Can't get it to go. McCartney comes up with the board. Transition 3 here on the other side. Taylor can't get it to go. Rebounded there by Dax Sargent, and he is fouled from behind by Cooper Lawson. Third personal on Cooper. Second team foul. And I did not see Dax Sargent coming in, so apologize to the Sargent family if you said, hey, where's my kid? There he is right there. He's shooting free throws. 2 of them coming up, and that one's too strong back of the iron. Tate Lawson going to make his first appearance, I believe, of the tournament, varsity-wise anyway. Tate will have come onto the floor, and Shumway will have a seat. Second free throw is short and rebounded by Zane Hedges. Zane with the handle, picked up defensively by Taylor. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Star Valley down big. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop. It's good, and the foul. And the foul, I believe, will be whistled on Bridger Taylor, his second. 4th team foul on the Knights. Braves just need any points they can get. So this and one opportunity is greatly received. Free throw is good. 5 points for Zane in the quarter. 43-28, your score on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Star Valley with a half-court trap. Hillcrest easily breaks it. Down low to Sargent, to Taylor. Down low to McCartney. Playing hot potato here. 12 seconds to go here in the quarter. Taylor will back it off and get some instruction from his bench. 7 seconds. Taylor's going to drive. Loses the handle, picks it up, dishes it over to McCartney. 3 seconds. McCartney going to have to heave a desperation 3. And no good there. Star Valley trailing 43-28. When we come back, it's going to be the final quarter of 2024. How about that? As the Braves will be off until the new year. After this, we'll see they can finish it with a flourish here on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
43-28 in favor of the Hillcrest Knights here as we enter the fourth quarter on your Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Download the VOSV app. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And the Braves going to put on some Half-court pressure here. Hillcrest breaks it. Larson whips it over to Dunnels in the corner. That one is no good. Hits the top of the backboard, hits the guy wire, hits a bunch of stuff, and it's out of bounds. Star Valley with a chance to try and cut into this lead. Boy, that was a little closer to an over and back than I would have liked. Hedges to McClure, now to Roman Erickson, top of the key. Roman with the pick and roll to Hedges, but it's off his hands. He saves it into Shumway in the corner. That three-pointer in and out, now rebounded by Lawson. Now Zane going to drive the lane. Zane tries to draw some contact and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Dunnels. And we're going to have a blocking foul here, a hand on the hip by the Braves. Dylan Shumway going to be whistled for his first team foul here in the fourth quarter with 7:20 to go. Mason Saunders at the scorer's table to check this in. He'll go back court to Blakesley. Blakesley guarded by Roman Erickson. Passes to Sweetwood, now to Larson. He's been hot, and he is continuing to stay that way. 23 points for Titan Larson in this contest. We still got 7 minutes to go. The lead is up to 18. That matches the largest of the game. McClure picks up his dribble, now to Zane, near side angle. Zane trying to get past Blakesley, working off a screen, pick and roll. It's not there. Now to Shumway. Shumway dribble drive into the lane and can't get it to go. Dylan has shown he's been adept at getting to the free throw line on those drives. He's done that so far this season, and he'll go there for two more. Shumway had 11 in the first half, 2 points in that third quarter, and now he'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one no good. Your Riverside Dental free throw line, please check them out at riversidedentalwy.com. Appreciate them sponsoring our free throw line all season. Dylan now 2 of 3 from the line, make it 3 of 4. And he's got 14 in the game. That's the Star Valley high. The lead now 17. Sweetwood has the ball. He'll pass it back to Larson, who has been an absolute terror for the Braves today. Larson passes over to Dunnels, gets it back, three-pointer on the way. That one rims in and out. Saunders has the rebound. It's just taken right off of his hands by Cooper Lawson to Shumway. He'll force the issue and draw the foul. I'm not sure whether to call that a rebound or a steal for Cooper Lawson, but he gets the ball back for the Braves. Shumway is going to get himself back to the free throw line. I think I'm going to call it a rebound and a steal. That's kind of what it felt like. Foul is going to go against Gage Blakesley, his third, second team foul on Hillcrest of the quarter. And Shumway back to the free throw line for 2 more. That one is good. Four of 5 from the Riverside Dental free throw line is Dylan Shumway, and he's got 1 more to come. And that one's good. 16 points in the contest for Dylan Shumway. Half-court trap. Hillcrest, no problems. Larson gets it down low to Saunders. That one too high up and over. Sweetwood comes up with the rebound. It's deflected and into the hands of Roman Erickson. Erickson to Shumway. Pulls the trigger on a 3. That's short. Rebounded by Larson. Titan Larson running the break. Dumps over the top to Blakesley. The fast break is stymied, but Hillcrest still with the basketball. They'll set things up now out near midcourt. Larson, far side wing, working with Saunders. Tell you what, Larson, he can really pass that ball quickly. That one, though, tipped away and stolen. Cooper Lawson winds up with it. Hedges going to drive the lane and tries the bounce pass to Roman Erickson, but it's taken away and stolen by Sweetwood. 5:17 to go in the game. It's 46-31 in favor of Hillcrest. Offense has been hard to come by for the Braves. Got a timeout on the court called by the Knights. We will take one as well and be back in 60 seconds.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, You can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
5:10 left to go in this contest. Star Valley trailing by 15, 46-31. Hillcrest with the basketball. Blakesley will start with possession, work in the backcourt with Larson. Saunders near corner, double team on him. Braves trying to get a steal. Saunders tries to throw it off of Roman Erickson. It'll stay with the Knights. I just realized that the jerseys for the Braves say the Valley on them, not Star Valley. That's kind of fun. Hadn't noticed that until just now. Kind of an alternate road jersey, if you will. Blakesley, bounce pass. That one tipped away, and we're going to have a reach. Braves thought they had the steal. Instead, it's going to be a foul. That is foul number 4 on Zane Hedges. Second team foul on Star Valley with 4:51 to go in the game. Saunders set to check this in. Saunders goes deep to Sweetwood, to Blakesley now, top of the key. To Larson. Larson's been the best player on the court today. Larson now to Saunders. Saunders nearly has it tied up, or been a lot of contact there. I think he's a little frustrated. Throws it into the hands of Thompson. Thompson using the rim as a shield. Can't get it to go. And Zane Hedges is there for the rebound and the putback. So the pressure does force the turnover and winds up being 2 points for the Braves. 4:21 to go. Half-court trap. Hillcrest breaks it. Far side corner. Blakesley terminates his dribble. Now to the free throw line to Sweetwood. Sweetwood going to drive, dishes it over to Saunders. Saunders and Larson now with the ball in his hands. There's a drive and a dump off over the top intended for Sweetwood. It winds up off of him, and it's going to wind up out of bounds and stay with Hillcrest. I think the Knights dodged a bullet on that one. 46-33. Star Valley trying to dial up the defensive intensity to try and get back in this game. Time obviously a factor. Larson to Sweetwood, and that one's no good. Saunders up high for the rebound, his 9th of the game. And a reaching foul here against the Braves. Bryson Neal going to be whistled for his first, I believe. It is. 3rd team foul on Star Valley with 3:48 to go in the quarter and the game. Dunnels goes deep to Blakesley. To Larson. Larson has shown he can make a shot from anywhere on the court and makes me look even smarter by doing just that. The mid-range jumper in his repertoire as well. Here's a drive on the other end from Roman Erickson. That won't go. And up high for the rebound are the Knights. Blakesley over to Larson in the corner. Roman Erickson finds him. Larson going to drive into the paint. And it's a contested shot. Swatted and into the hands of Roman Erickson. Erickson up ahead to Hedges. Tight ropes. Out to Neal. Now out to Roman. Open 3, and that one's no good. Too short. Got stuck wedged in between the backboard and the rim. Dunnels with the rebound. He's got 5. Hillcrest has really cleaned the glass today. Dunnels with the drive. Hedges is going to hit the floor and draws the offensive foul. Dunnels called for his second personal. 3rd team foul on the Knights with 2:50 to go in the game. I feel like that's been an element that the Braves defense needs to keep working on. Drawing those charges, getting in the way, getting over, getting the right switches. And that's a good job there of Hedges to get in the way and draw a charge. Bryson, jump pass, looking for Linford. It's knocked out of his hands. And up to the third row of the stands is Britton Lords with his good effort. It'll stay with Star Valley. 2:36 to go. Star Valley trailing by 15. Thompson down low to Linford. Had good position. Just too strong up and over the rim. And we have a call on the low block. I believe it's going to be on Larson. It is. Titan Larson's third. Fourth team foul on Hillcrest. So the Braves have a chance to get to the line here for the last 2:30 of the game. They need points in a hurry. They want to make this interesting. Thompson splits the double team, puts up the runner off the glass. That's good. 5 points now for Zach Thompson. Lead is 13. Braves need to stop. Taylor to Lords off the hands of McCartney and saved by Saunders. Saunders gets it to Larson, being hounded by Thompson. Lords to Taylor, now free throw line to McCartney. McCartney kicks it over to Lords. He'll pull the trigger on a three. That is no good. Fighting for the rebound. That is Will Linford. He's got it. And I believe the foul is going to go against Hillcrest, and that will put Star Valley to the line. Mason Saunders whistled for the foul, his second. And Will Linford will go to the free throw line. Will looking to score for the first time here today. Certainly capable. The cylinder hasn't been very kind to our low block guys this weekend. I do have Will for a couple of rebounds. My stats unofficial, of course, and harder to do when you're doing it all by yourself. We'll get back to things, get the team back together at the start of the new year. How about that? Linford knocks down the free throw. First point of the game for Will. He'll get another on your Riverside Dental free throw line. Second one is also good. So the Braves down 11 with 2 minutes to go, in essence. Working the backcourt in a half-court trap. Hillcrest has had no issues with that. Taylor to McCartney. McCartney tries to bounce pass. Lords does dig it out of there. Kicks it clear out to Larson. Larson out of Saunders. And now Taylor splits the double team. Just about loses the handle. Kicks it over to Larson for the three-pointer. That rims in and out and into the hands of Thompson. So the Braves do get the ball. Minute and a half left to go in this one. Thompson step up three. That is no good. And rebounded by Lords. And thrown away here at the other end. Star Valley will get another chance. They can cut it to single digits here with 1:22 to go. And the old roll routine saves the Braves maybe a second or two. Thompson, near side angle. Gets it to Erickson. Roman gets away from his man. Tough shot. Gets it to go against McCartney. Roman contorting his body and lays it up and in with the English. Roman now with 6 points in the game to go with 5 rebounds. And he'll shoot a free throw. He's 2 for 2 earlier today. That was in the first half. And free throw is short. No good. Saunders with rebound number 10 on my stat sheet. So the lead remains 9, 48-39 with a minute to go. Taylor to Lords to Larson. And they're going to have to foul. They want to get the ball back before the shot clock expires in 18 seconds. And there it is. Zach Thompson whistled for the foul. And that's just the fourth team foul, so the Braves will actually need to foul again. They'll probably go for the steal here, and then you may see a foul. Larson in the corner. Dump it off to McCartney. McCartney over the top to Saunders. There's a new shot clock after the foul, so just FYI. Oh, that's a pretty pass from McCartney. Can't get it to go. We got a whistle. And this is going to go against, I believe, Will Linford. They dumped it off over the top, and Taylor went sprawling. They're going to get Thompson, for his second. He picked up 2 quick ones. Taylor to the line. He's 0 for 2 today. He'll get the chance to redeem that here, and that one's good. Bridger Taylor at the line to shoot again. Second one is away, and that one rattles in and out. No good. Rebounded by McCartney, though. And McCartney to Larson. Larson in the paint, dishes it back out, and the Knights content to just kind of work some clock here. Braves going to force the issue with McClure and Erickson. Taylor hounded by Roman. Going to the floor, he finds McCartney. McCartney with a great bounce pass to Saunders. This Hillcrest team has been so good passing the ball today. 15 points, 10 rebounds for Mason Saunders on my stat sheet. Erickson going to drive, and he's going to be fouled here by Lords, I believe. First personal on Britton Lords. Roman to the line where he is 2 of 3. Chance to shoot 2 more. This one is good. Braves have shot pretty well from the Riverside Dental free throw line. I'll try and get all that for you at the post game, of course, brought to you by Silver Star. That's coming up here in just a few seconds. Roman knocks them both down, and he's got 8 points and 5 rebounds in this game. And that's going to do it. Hillcrest going to win this one 51-41. Your final. The Braves will fall to 1-5 on the season, and they'll be off until the new year. Got the Christmas break, of course, and then just the way that these tournaments and the regular season goes, I believe they're off till January 3rd, which is a week from next Friday. So some things to work on for the Braves as they fall in this one, 51-41. Let's roll right into our post-game show brought to you by Silver Star. Take flight to faster Wi-Fi. Learn how at silverstar.com. Scoring in the ball game first for the Hillcrest Knights. Britton Lords finishes with 6. Titan Larson, I'm going to have to add up his points. He finishes with 25 points. How about that? 25 points for Titan Larson. I also had him with 7 rebounds. Ian Dunnels had 2. Bridger Taylor with 1. Mason Saunders with 15 points and 10 rebounds on my stat sheet. And Mike McCartney had 2 points as well. So Larson and Saunders combining for 40 points of the 51 scored by Hillcrest in that game. Titan Larson put on a show. In that ball game for the Braves, Will Linford is going to finish with 2 points. Bryson Neild finishing with 3 points. Dylan Shumway scoring 16 points in that ball game. Zach Thompson finishing with 5, and Zane Hedges finishing with 5 points. Roman Erickson, almost forgot about Roman. Roman finishing with 8 points. So just recapping that, 16 for Shumway, 8 for Erickson, 5 apiece for Thompson and Hedges, 3 for Neild, and 2 for Linford. Leading the way rebounding was Roman Erickson, 5 rebounds off the bench for the Braves, as I mentioned, as they unable to pick up a win out here at the Preston Indian Classic, and all the games kind of had a similar feel. Lost by 9 to Thunder Ridge, lost by 10 to Roy, lost by 10 here to the Hillcrest Knights. All big teams, all good teams, just unable to find anything better than that in terms of the win-loss column. A reminder that wrestling is still continuing on at the Viewmont tournament. That watch links at SVInews.com. Also at SVInews.com and at the SVI Media YouTube channel. The Lady Braves will tip it up this afternoon as part of the Flaming Gorge Classic here in about a little over 2 hours. That one's scheduled to tip off at 3:40 this afternoon. Duke Dance and his crew out in Green River will bring you that game. Huge shout out and thank you to Haley Myers, our producer this weekend. Kenna Clint, our camera operator. It's kind of hard and tedious to do 3 over and backs to Preston back and forth. And these ladies did it. Appreciate them very much for helping us do that. Again, your final here in your Silver Star postgame show, 51-41. Hillcrest over the Star Valley Braves. We'll see you down the road a piece, and hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Have a good one.